What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic, and today I got some Destiny gameplay for you guys. Wanted to get everyone up to speed on just kind of what I'm doing, talk about a couple different weapons. I don't know if I want to bust out any more reviews, considering we're so close to the Taken King and we're about to get a rebalance. So I decided I should probably just ease up on some of the weapon reviews and wait until one, after the rebalance, and then two, you know, once the Taken King comes, I think there's an opportunity to continue on with weapon reviews. That way I can be, I guess, more accurate on the state of the game, because I don't want to drop a weapon review this week and then all of a sudden, you know, next week they are completely different, you know, values for the weapons and how they behave. So kind of wanted to just sit back. I think you guys are going to get a lot of gameplay from specific weapons that I'm currently using. In this video I have the Jewel of Osiris. I don't know if I'm going to, maybe I'll let the whole gameplay play out. It's a little longer, but I've just been, you know, you guys now know how I do. I like to rotate between a lot of different weapons, not really staying up on the meta and just letting, you know, my gameplay speak for itself in terms of, you know, being able to maneuver around all of the popular weapons right now. I am very much so looking forward to the Taken King. You know, I kind of talked about weapon balance a couple different times in various videos. I know Bungie's been showing off a lot of different stuff, which has been pretty cool. I like the... let me just say this outright. Man, Destiny's art team, I said this on Frag Logic, which is my gaming podcast, but Destiny's art team and the guys that are designing those weapons and the beautiful, beautiful armor, they go above and beyond what I would expect from just a sheer, like, majestic beauty standpoint for making these weapons and armor things that you want. So I mean, they've only showed off a couple different things, and you know, I really cannot wait to dive into Taken King and get some of this new gear. It just looks stunning, some of the stuff they've been putting out. So you know, I'm really much so looking forward to playing with a whole bunch of different weapons, doing weapon reviews, and I'm going to actually try to get back into tips and tactics, but not from a standpoint, I think, of basically, I think kind of evaluating how each weapon goes, but more so breaking down my gameplay and telling you guys what I'm doing in the games. I think that'll be kind of more beneficial, because I get a lot of questions, and I actually did a commentary and tips and tactics video on strafing. I'm going to, you know, be editing that over the next maybe week or so and probably have that ready. But I really want to just try to expand on helping folks get better at the game and evaluating how they can, you know, I guess break outside of the meta and use weapons that they enjoy, but incorporate a lot of different gameplay tactics that can help them be beneficial and be successful with those weapons. Because I think a lot of people go into a game and they'll pick a weapon and they determine that it's bad, and I've seen a lot of Destiny YouTubers say weapons are bad, but they don't really approach it with the same type of mindset I do, or with the same type of playstyle. Some people just, hey, they have an aggressive playstyle, they want to run aggressive all the time. They have a passive playstyle, they want to play passively all the time. There's no in between, and they don't really try to work, well, make their kit, their entire arsenal work for them, and that can kind of hurt a lot of folks. So, you know, I want to going forward, make sure I'm breaking down gameplay a little bit more and analyzing what I'm doing, so hopefully it makes you guys some better Destiny guardians out there in the Crucible. I think that's really important, because I think it'll change the perception of how people feel about balance in some regards. You know, I'm not the most popular Destiny streamer, but I certainly feel like I have or can have an impact on people's perception of the weapon balance and how they can do things, because right now I think it's a little skewed, and I think it's a little unfair to say that you can't get away with using anything but the Thorn or something like that in Trials or in the Crucible in general, because that's just not true. Obviously player skill has a lot to do with your ability to make certain weapons successful in some regard, but it's totally false to believe that you can only use a couple weapons and be successful in the Crucible. That's completely, utterly false, so don't believe that. The other thing I'm thinking about kind of doing is some really crazy builds, and just kind of talking through those. I did an invisibility build during Trials of Osiris, and I didn't really speak to it a whole lot. So going forward, I think I'm going to try to talk more about some like wacky builds and trying them out in the Crucible and just seeing how they are successful. I still have absolutely no plans to do any type of PvE related content. I feel like that's kind of flooded in the Destiny scene. I'm not really interested in it from a streaming standpoint or from a content creation standpoint, because a lot of the PvE, at least in my opinion, content is so static. Things don't really change that much for PvE, whereas PvP, you know, just the nature of dealing with human beings, it makes it a lot more unique, and you know, there's different approaches every single time that you can take. No one match is the same. So I feel like that for me is just much more enjoyable from a content production standpoint. And that's not to hate on PvE. I think that I'm expecting a lot better experience for Taken King. But, you know, for me, I would much rather focus on things that, you know, I enjoy rather than trying to please more, I think, of the larger Destiny audience. So, you know, expectations for Taken King, more PvP stuff, more weapon breakdowns, and covering a lot more of what the game has to offer from an analytical standpoint of just breaking down gameplay and talking about what I'm doing. And, you know, I'm still going to be posting up beastly gameplays. I've been pretty adamant about showing you guys a lot of stuff, and if you guys don't believe that some of that stuff is legit, you know, just check my player history, check the games. Every now and again I get some ducks that are pretty hard to come by, you know, full party or whatever, but you know, for the most part, I think that playing in Crucible has been really refreshing for this past year for me. Destiny content is definitely going to take a dive once, and it's already taken a little bit of a hit because of Gears, but once more of these games come out that I want to play here in the fall, you guys will see less Destiny gameplay, but I'll certainly be trying to pump out consistent Destiny gameplay. So that's a little bit of an update as we head into Taken King. I'm looking forward to seeing many of you guys in Crucible if you're on Xbox One. I am considering also getting the game for PlayStation 4. We'll see how that goes down. Oh, and some of those exclusive weapons, the Monte Carlo and Hawkmoon, won't be so exclusive anymore. So looking forward to all that stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed today's commentary, gameplay. I'll let this finish out so you guys can watch the rest. Pretty intense match. Till the next time, folks, I will catch you all later. Stay frosty.
The lead. Heavy ammo on the way. Defeat is imminent. Heavy ammo available.
If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?